Pod, and I'm gonna bring out our special guest, Kelly Diedring, who's gonna tell you how you can do your laundry anywhere you go.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
This hasn't been here since May, and I know you guys have been asking about it because we're getting emails, and I have friends that are literally saying to me, when is the laundry pod coming back? It's back. This is the world's first non-electric, low water consumption, environmentally friendly washing machine. No plugs. You're gonna be saving money, you're gonna be saving water, and most importantly, you're gonna be saving your sanity from going to those laundromats. I remember you said you used to live in New York City, right?
Yes, I went to a laundromat for probably 15 years. I did not have an apartment with a washer dryer. So I would pay it, actually, I did it myself, and then you'd pay by the pound to have them wash it. And the idea of somebody else touching some of my unmentionables was kind of
It was not mentionable.
It was not mentionable. But, you know, I think about people with RVs, people with, you know, condos, or people, you know, people like me who live in apartments, and just, you know what, I just need to wash 5 pairs of underwear and a couple bras. Can't I just have something? Now you do, and Kelly has it right here for us.
That's right, and it's perfect for those delicates. Now, your small cycle, think of this, your small cycle on your electric unit is going to take between 30 and 40 gallons of water. 30 to 40 gallons of water for your small cycle. With the laundry pod, I just put 10 pieces. These are my delicates, ladies. How much money are we spending on these? And we have to hand wash them, and we have to rinse them, and we have to wring them out. No longer, now you have the laundry pod. Put them in here, and you're just gonna make sure that this is locked down here, so you wanna make sure that that is on the lock position. And then all I do is I take my detergent. You can use your S2O sheets, you can use whatever. If you want to use environmentally friendly, no problem. And you're gonna save money on detergent because I only need about 1/5 of the amount that I would normally need in an electric unit. And then I'm gonna take 1 gallon of water, not 30 to 40 gallons of water, just 1 gallon. I can do hot or cold water depending on what I'm washing. So I've got cold water here for my delicates. I pour it over them, and then all I do is I place the lid back on it, and you can see it kind of resembles a salad spinner. In fact, that's where the invention came from. The inventor learned that ladies were washing their delicates in a salad spinner. Now, can you see?
Salad spinner. It's exactly, I own a salad spinner. When I met Kelly the first time we did this presentation, it was like, okay, it's like having it's like a salad spinner for your bras and underwear.
It really is, but it's for everything. It's for those in-between loads. If you're wearing scrubs, if you're wearing a uniform, if you're somebody you know just went to college, this is the perfect unit because
this is so perfect for college.
And it's small and portable. It's only 1 foot high, and just watch as I spin one rotation on the inside. You can see that basket spinning 4 times every time I rotate. It's really easy to rotate as well. Check out some of the reviews that people have said. Look, it really takes no energy whatsoever. And can you see all of those suds on the inside there? That is cleaning my clothes. No longer do I have to hand wash them. And then all I do to drain it is I just twist the toggle, and you can see down here to my right, it's gonna empty. Now, if you're camping, or if you're RVing, or if you're outdoors at a beach and you're washing your bathing suits, you can empty this anywhere as long as it's an environmentally friendly detergent. If you're at home, you're gonna empty it into the sink.
To dump it out. Now, when we had it on before, it was Kelly and I, we sold it out. We got them back finally, people have been emailing and writing. This is how many we have, 744. When it's gone, that's it again, and then we have to be emailing Kelly and wondering when it's gonna go back, when it's gonna go back, when it's gonna go back. This is the first time we've ever had it at this price. This is the lowest price we've ever done, and I did not think we were doing free shipping. Matter of fact, I'm checking with my producer on air, was when I found out, because I got an email this morning that we were gonna take $10 off when I came in at 1 o'clock in the morning. So we've got $10 off, and free shipping and handling, and flex pay. Also, we're chatting with you about our question of the day, which is, how much time do you spend doing laundry? You can answer that question on your mobile app. Download it with your smartphone. I have a couple replies. Terrace Lady 75 says, I have a teenager and a 5-year-old. Always doing laundry. You know, I have a friend who works here at HSN. She has 5 kids. She told me just do 2 loads every day. Just keep every single day. Just do 2 loads. You'll stay ahead of it. But this is a way to kind of do. For me, I run out of bras faster than I run out of the other things.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to do a whole, and I don't put them in the dryer anyway. And it's delicate, and then I don't want to get my hands all wet and you know. This way you're not even touching the water. Don't even touch the water.
Now you saw we just did our wash. Now of course you only need 1 unit, but in the interest of time, we're using 3 units. It takes only about 10 minutes, by the way, to get through the entire cycle. This is gonna be our rinse cycle. All I did was I drained my water, my soapy water, and then I just poured clean water over that. And now I'm gonna spin for between 1 and 2 minutes just to rinse out that soap. And so it has all 3 cycles, just like your electric unit, but you're only using 1 to 2 gallons of water for your entire load. And if you live in an apartment or a high-rise, or you know somebody that does, you're going to hear the angels singing when somebody gives you this as a gift.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I remember in college, I used to have to go down like 12 flights of stairs.
Oh, boy.
And there were only 3 units, right? And then if they were taken, you had to go back up, come back down. Is somebody messing with your laundry in the meantime? It was such a time consumer. No longer those of you living in the dorms. Now you can have the laundry pod in your dorms, and not only are you going to save your sanity, but you're going to save money, because this is going to pay for itself in literally just a few loads. Because how much money did you spend at the laundromat?
Well, I will tell you, it was the trauma of the quarters.
That's right.
You have to have pockets full of quarters if you go to a laundromat. And I know, I think I spent the 80s and the mid-90s up until then, you know, trying to
digging for quarters.
Digging for quarters. It was like a game, digging for quarters. And also, a couple apartments that I lived in, I wouldn't like going to the basement to the laundry. It was a little scary.
It's scary, and it's dirty, and it's gross.
Who's down here? Is anybody down here? I'd always be scared. I'd put my laundry in and run back upstairs.
Right.
But this is just fantastic. I mean, fantastic.
Now remember those delicates we put in earlier? We've got the exact same delicates inside here. We're gonna pop it in here. Now we've rinsed it. Now this happens to be my favorite part. I wanna talk about the spin cycle, because when you hand wash your clothes, what's the hardest and most annoying part? It's sitting there wringing it out with your hands, and if you have any kind of arthritis or dexterity issues whatsoever, it's nearly impossible to do it. And a lot of people that are disabled love the laundry pod because you don't have to go up the stairs to the washing machine. You can have this anywhere you want it. Now, the spin cycle. I have the toggle in the unlocked position. You can check out right down here to my left. I'm just gonna spin this. You can watch all that water draining and coming straight out of there. Check that out. That's all the remaining water. You can see how easy it is to.
I have to admit,
I
was spinning some of that earlier, Kelly. There may not be much water left because I got a bunch. We've got another check. Fashionista Mom says, I have 2 toddlers. It never ends, meaning she's doing laundry just 24/7.
All the time.
It's basically breakfast, lunch, and dinner laundry.
And look how these just spun dry. Check it out. These are going to dry in minutes, literally minutes, because I've just spun all of the water out.
All the water. I mean, I can feel, you know, that they're just barely even
they're
damp.
Barely
they're just barely damp.
And
when
that's
you get them
no
out.
electricity. So I'm saving money on my electricity. My water bill over the last few years, I got to tell you, I had a heart attack. My husband's a biologist, and I said the other day, is there something crazy with this water bill? It was $200 we're writing a check for. And he said, start using your laundry pod more, girl. Because, seriously.
And I would say to my husband, you use the laundry pod. What are you, crippled? I would say that to him.
I mean, seriously.
I'm getting in a fight with your husband for you. I'm just showing you.
It's
I'm showing you how it's done.
Stick together, right? But I mean, I just want to say, I used to hand wash my delicates because how much money are we spending? One bra and panty set, ladies, what is it, $80? That's probably, you know, a cheap price.
Right.
It's probably more than that, and we have to hand wash them. You're going to extend the life of your delicates by just washing them in the laundry pod. And you mentioned baby's clothes.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? You don't want to take just a few onesies or a few bibs and use an entire load of wash because you're using between 30 and 40 gallons of water. Think about that.
Yeah.
You're using the electricity. You're using all of that detergent, plus your fast cycle is probably 20 minutes. This is gonna take 10.
And I'm gonna tell you also, when your kids are this size, you can do every piece of clothing they own in one load. Because they're little, teeny tiny, like 10 onesies and 5 little dresses you can do in one little pod basket. So, I mean, this would probably fit an entire wardrobe for someone, you know, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, and they spit up on their clothes all the time, and as do I, by the way.
And so does Guy. That's what I heard.
So,
anyway.
And you know the other thing is, also happens to me. I've got my beautiful American Glamour Bajni Mishka top.
Yes.
I'm dying to wear it
Perfect for
today.
the laundry
I'm
pod.
having breakfast and I spill coffee on it, but I'm wearing it today. Darn it. So I put it in my laundry pod, wash it up, dry it up really fast. I hang it up, and by the time I get ready, there I go. I've got it back on. You know what I mean? I'm good to go.
You're absolutely right. It's the same if you're a camper, or if you're an RVer, or if you have a vacation home or a cottage or something like that. Bring this with you. You don't need to purchase several $1,000 machines when all you're doing is those small loads. My husband's a biologist. He has his very favorite field pants, and he's always saying, where are those favorite field pants of mine? And of course, they're always dirty. We just throw them in the laundry pod, and literally in minutes, they're washed, and as fast as they can dry, he's who's wearing them. And it's the same with my running gear. I have a few favorite pairs of running shorts. Everybody, we all have our favorites, right? I just throw them in the laundry pod for just a few minutes and then they're clean again. And I didn't have to waste all that time, energy, money, whatever, doing an entire load.
I've got my favorite pair of eating shorts. It's different than your running shorts, Kelly.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
All right, well, I'm just gonna show you again because I wanna show you how clean this is actually going to get your clothing. I know people are like, well, I get it, it's a great concept, but does it clean your clothes? It absolutely does. I just poured a little bit of detergent. I have this in the locked position, which means I'm holding the water in there. And then I'm just gonna take the lid, pop it on the top, and I want you to see the suds immediately starting. As I make one rotation, that basket spins 4 times, and look at those suds. Now tell me when you hand wash your clothes, are you getting them that clean? You're not getting them that clean. Check that out. It's fantastic. And for storage, the handle actually folds down. We forgot to mention that.
That's all the time we have. Kelly's going to be back at 6 p.m. for more laundry potting. So thank you so much, Kelly.
It's a verb now.
It is a verb.
We're laundry potting
all over the country. So everyone, stay tuned. We've got more in this hour, but